Hi, everybody. This is for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, so take it if it resonates, leave it if it does not. Remember, it is general. So we'll take a look at past, present, future, and then close the reading with some advice. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Aries for the past? Interesting. The Chariot and the Queen of Coins. Present. Nine of Swords, Ace of Coins. And future. Future. Ten of Wands, Seven of Coins. And advice. Six of Wands. Sideways, which we'll leave that way. And the Magician. All right. Overall energy of the reading is the King of Coins on the bottom of the deck. So you could be focusing on your finances, your career, your money, finding stability in some sort. It literally could just be the value of yourself as well. Because in the past energy here, we have the Chariot and the Queen of Coins. Now, the Chariot is moving, it's a movement forward, right? So we're moving forward toward our Queen of Coins, which would be our nurturing ourselves through this, the value of ourselves, our money, our finances, resources, job, whatever. So it looks like in the past that you were moving towards doing that, right? Now, I am noting that these two actually, right, the Chariot card here is going the opposite way, but with where I put this King of Coins here, it's looking like you're moving toward the King of Coins instead of this Queen of Coins. Now, in the present moment, you could be feeling a lot of anxiety around some sort of offer. You could be waiting for an offer. You could be wanting to give an offer, but there is definitely some maybe sleepless nights, restlessness. Look, I do see that she's like praying, meditating, really sitting with herself here. Maybe you're doing that. You're contacting spirit. You're really wanting to ask your guides for help at this time. We're going to take a little bit deeper look into this. So in the future, I'm seeing this 10 of Wands here and the 7 of Coins. The 10 of Wands is actually talking about things becoming a burden, being too heavy for you. The 7 of Coins is about karmic choices, right? So it could be that some of the choices that you had made in the past are becoming burdensome or heavy. I do want to remind you that when you're carrying these 10 wands, right, in the traditional Rider Waite deck, he's walking toward his home where he is carrying these wands on his back, but he's about to lay them down. The wands, right, 10 of Wands, the burden is the harvest that you have already harvested, and he is carrying it to his home to lay them down, right? So you could be right at the end of laying down some sort of burden here in the future, or figuring out that something is a burden and it is probably some sort of karmic choice that you made. The future here, or the advice here for you, is the 6 of Wands and the Magician. The 6 of Wands did come out sideways. So it's not in the upright. It's not, in the reverse. So it isn't quite here yet. Your victory is dependent on, what I'm hearing is dependent on you. You have all of the tools that you could possibly need to change your situation, right? To become this stable person or make a stable offer. Maybe you're, wanting to partner with somebody. I do see the King and Queen of Pentacles, Pentacles here. So let's see. What do we have for the Chariot? Or Chariot? We have the 10 of Coins and Judgment. Yeah. Okay. So you made a judgment call that you had to focus on your money, your resources, that you were going toward making yourself more comfortable, nurturing yourself. Yeah. Queen of Coins. I love this. It's because, okay, even if the 10 of coins is a positive card, right? It's still a 10. It's still the end of a cycle. So it's like you're ending a cycle somewhere, maybe in your finances or resources. And look at, there's 10, 10, 10 technically, because this is 20, right? So you have ended these major cycles here in the past. Queen of coins. I'm not going to take all of these, but we'll take the 4 of wands and the Empress. We also had the Son of Swords and the 9 of wands, but we'll put those back. It's too many cards for me. Queen of coins with the 4 of wands and the Empress. It seems like you were really focused on nurturing yourself. You felt abundant. This could be another person as well. But it doesn't have to be, right? This could just be your feminine side of yourself, where you felt completely abundant, completely secure, completely grounded and in your foundation. It could even represent marriage of some kind, right? The union within self. And there was some resting and healing going on, right? In this past here. All right. Tell me about the 9 of swords in the present. 9 of swords in the present. We have the 7 of swords, the 10 of swords, wow, and the 10 of cups. Holy crap, Aries, you guys are really going through something. And the 4 of cups also popped out and kind of flew over to the side over here. So we're going to talk about that. You don't see something coming. With this 4 of cups here, it's like in the traditional Rider-Waite, the person is looking at 3 cups and there's one coming in from the clouds. So there's something here. It's like, look a little bit closer, pay attention to the details, understand that this isn't, you know, this isn't the end all be all. This is apathy right here. With it flying over here, it's almost like you don't quite see that there's other options. All right, back to this 9 of swords here. It was clarified with 7 of swords, 10 of swords, 10 of cups, right? So you could really be overthinking something, feeling like you're really overthinking something, truly, about your happiness, your 10 of cups. If you missed out on it, if you ruined it, if you something, there's something here around self-sabotage, literally what I heard. But it's because of the overthinking. This is all mental energy, the swords. Okay, it's all mental. So you could feel like you missed out on an opportunity, or you self-sabotaged, or are sabotaging the self currently with the thoughts, overthinking your happiness, and overthinking presenting possibly an offer to someone, or someone offering something to you. Yeah. And the Magician is on the bottom of the deck here as well. So again, it's showing up like you have all the tools that you need. You have all the tools that you need. Ace of coins. What do we have here? Yes, the World and the 4 of swords, which we saw already. So you're in this space, which makes complete sense, right? Neptune just shifted into Aries, and that is going to dissolve a lot of our egoic patterns, going through, depending on where it falls in your chart, right? I have an Aries rising, so it's in my first house. I have there's a complete change going on within me, right? So you could be feeling the shift as well right now. And you're gaining clarity in your mental space over what it is that you truly desire to go into the future. If you missed opportunities, right, you're just analyzing what's going on, and you're right at the end. You're right at the end of doing this, because you're shifting into this Neptune and Aries, which is the action, right? This is a warrior energy, picking a side and going for it. So with the Ace of Coins, you have the World, which is closing a cycle and starting a brand new cycle. That's that Aries, same thing, that Neptune and Aries. And then we have this healing going on. So you're closing out these mental cycles and not knowing what's going to make you happy, or there's these illusions around what's going to make you happy, or who's going to make you happy, or whatever. And you're getting to the bottom of it. On the bottom, we have the 3 of Cups to clarify this as well. So there is happiness. The Sun is also here, and strength under that. So There's happiness, there's collaborations, there's something coming in as soon as you can clear out this space here. As soon as you can clear out your mental space. Tell me about this 10 of Wands in Aries future. Ooh, jumped out. The Hanged Man. Okay. So you're in the future, you could possibly be looking at things like you have taken too long, right? You have sat in this place of Hanged Man position because of this past stuff where you were overthinking things. So you could feel this fire to want to move forward, right? Let's see. This burden or whatever it is could be keeping you stuck as well. Could be making you feel stuck. You're not stuck, but it makes you feel that way. 10 of Wands. What else do we have? The Devil and the 8 of Cups. Wow. So, oh, Ace of Swords on the bottom too. So with the 10 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Devil, the 8 of Cups, I would say that you are having trouble dropping a burden, something, and walking away. I'm just going to say that. Having trouble dropping some kind of burden and walking away. The Devil here, you could be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus. We pretty much have all the signs out here, but it doesn't have to be that way. There is some sort of truth, the Ace of Swords on the bottom, that needs to be spoken about maybe you possibly moving forward, somebody around you moving forward. They've taken a long time, or you've taken a long time to walk away from something, or walk towards something. Yeah, and it's become sort of a burden. There's something burdensome about it, but the truth needs to be spoken about this. Yes. Okay, 7 of Coins. Let's see what we got here. Ace of Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay, so there's the karma, right? You reap what you sow with the 7 of Coins. It's also like waiting for the seeds that you've planted. I love that these two are together, because the 7 of Coins is the seeds that you planted for this harvest. Okay, so what's happening here is you could see that the karma from the past was the Ace of Wands. You could have either gone in a separate direction from somebody, right, because of this, or you could be going, right? You're going to be going in a new direction. That's something that inspires you. The 7 of Wands is standing your ground. With them together, the 8 of Wands is fast movement, right? So there's either quick karmic action coming in, or something around passion, action, movement, defending passion, defending your place. Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups, Temperance, 9 of Cups, Emperor. Yeah. Emperor is you. So I don't even know if you can see all these perfect. You can. Daughter of Cups is like the Page of Cups, I believe, in this deck. Temperance, 9 of Cups, and the Emperor. This is, once you make that offer, once you temper these waters, whatever that needs to be said, you will be able to balance out this stuff over here, this mental space. You're balancing it out, figuring this out. Once you're able to talk about it, you'll be able to sit in that successful emotional space and be the leader in your life again. It'll temper that stuff out, whatever this mental space is, and whatever needed to be said and delivered here. Now, for your advice, 6 of Wands and the Magician. We have, to clarify the advice, 9 of Coins, 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep these. Love that shit. The Moon on the bottom. So, this is what you really don't see coming. Like, you probably feel it coming, but you don't see it. There is a victory coming because you have all the tools that you could possibly need, which you know this, right? You know this. We know this by now. It is always us that creates our reality. We have the 9 of Coins here, which is kind of what we were paying attention to, right? The cycle's closing. We had this 10 of Coins here. So this is like the closing of this chapter. We have a victory. This is success, financial success on your own terms. Oops, sorry. The Six of Wands, which is victory, recognition. Again, okay, we have it twice here. Ace of Cups, which is complete fulfillment. The sun is letting that, right, letting that shine on. We're letting people understand, like, oh my God, the sun is shining on this. I am so fulfilled. I am so happy. And then Justice, balancing it all out. Okay, but you have all of the tools you need to do this. You do not need to be focusing on anything else, I don't think, at this time, other than clearing some space. Once you clear out this mental space, these old stories, these old beliefs, like Neptune being in Pisces was a complete illusion. It was complete chaos in forms, in terms of reality versus illusion. And now it's not going to be like that. And I think wherever your placements are, right, sun, moon, right, whatever, is how it's affecting you at this time. This looks very mental and very much old patterns, old beliefs. So please take your time. Do not rush yourself. It's all in divine timing anyways, right? This is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped you. I am going to put a few links in the bottom, in the description box. I have a retreat coming up, Healing for the Healers. If you would like to attend, I will put the links down below. Also, for private readings, you're more than welcome to sign up with me, and I'll also put that down below. If this is where I leave you, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week. I will see you guys next time.